So my continuing theme of bullying. Here we have some young people and they're speaking out about bullying. And you know what? They just want to take bullying to the next level, right? Um, well, they want to succeed and they find that some people are in the way. And they are also trying to be bullies, to move out the bullies so that they can succeed, alright? And I think that basically we need to influence these folks and let them understand that this bullying thing is never going to end because bullying comes in a variety of forms. Um, Generally, a bully might be someone that um, has several problems and probably doesn't qualify for some things, but they just want it. So they can use force to get it. They might want respect, or they might want your money, or they might want something that bullying they figure is going to get in that. And sometimes if you really resist it, you get, they get physical and so forth. Um, you find that, as I said, it's because they want to pass, as it were. Now, you might be, like here in Puerto Rico, for example, some people come to me and trying all kinds of things with me, all right? And if I stand up, it's sort of like bullying. And if I stand up, it's going to lead to a fight, and their friends going to jump in. And when it's over, you'll be there, and everybody disperse. And the police are going to work to check it out, so that'll be the end of that. That is the kind of thing that folks really like. So I believe that if two people have a problem, that they should settle it whatever way they want, and others should stay out of it. The other day, a woman, I just called her name, and she says that don't call my name. She might face, she said, slap you. She weighs about maybe 90 something pounds. I weighed the last time 180, and I'm a man, and I've had a fighting background. Now I'm no professional, not a professional boxer nor karate or judo, but I did all of the above, and I think I hold my own a little bit, even at my age, and I'm quite sure that she isn't going to cause me to run. Now, if she had slapped me, I had to take it and just go away because I only try to defend myself. I have to deal with the people who are standing around, right? And then her family going to come into it, and it's going to be a mess. I have to leave town and go somewhere else. And so, bullying will never end because some people are just crazy, and they just have a wrong impression of the world, and they want to keep the world the way they see it. And if it's different, they're going to try to, harm the difference. Um, Sometimes what might be seen as bullying sometimes helps societies because I don't want to talk about gays or nothing like that, but you find that the police and the court is not always there. Even parents, it might seem as though they're bullying, but they tell the child, you know what, you must be honest. Don't take people's things, this, that. And I see that they've already sort of worked on that, and that doesn't exist again. Parents do not go out on a limb trying to discipline the kids because you could be seen as bullying, take it to court, and you have some serious consequences if they take the kids away and put them in foster care. You see them kids complain and just put them in foster care. You know what that is, as soon as they get 18, they just throw them in the street. Alright? But I think some way bullying or that kind of whatever it is help keep society in check. Because like graffiti, for example, if the community said you're not going to do any graffiti here, somebody will always see. How many graffiti and they come and hit you outside the head? You ever say don't do no graffiti here? I mean, if the community was standing up, a lot of things would happen. I recall when I went to Canada at first, I saw these high school students, young ones, on the train, subway, hugging up and kissing and romancing and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, you just have to sit down and take it. Now, if you stand up and say, listen, you're a child, And I want you to stop this right now, and so on. If the cops will arrest you, or they're going to tell the parents. And there's another problem you have. Even as a teacher, you just can't say certain things. You just have to encourage people in the ways they want to go. You can't show them anything different. And that's a problem. We should be able to transmit our values, like, grandparents dealing with children, grandkids. I mean, they have a lot of experience and resources, financial and otherwise, time in their hand. And we just want people to get destroyed. So I'm not sure exactly what was wrong with these young people here. They're talking out about bullying, and as I said, they bully too. Because when they grade and write, they go to that teacher and tell him, like, you know what, you got to fix my grade, because we know the congressman, and we know the mayor, and we know the people in the school board, and we'll also take it to the court. So they know bullying, but I'm not sure why they're complaining. Maybe they want to. I see. You have a pecking order out there. In the animal kingdom, find the wolves and the coyote and the lion and the tigers and the leopards and all them. They're out there to thin out the herd, because when the herd's passing through, they look for the young, and they look also for the sick, those that can't move fast. And as opposed to the young, the sick ones, it might be good to wean them out. No, the sickness will not be transferred to these animals. I'm not sure why, but they're scavengers, and they'll eat anything. I know why. The body is made up such that they won't be sort of affected by this disease or stuff like that. But if they weren't there, then you find that the diseased animal will spread the disease, and then the whole herd could die out. So there's always these checks and balances in life, and the world now, there's no army that is. It's kind of like you have to be in it. It seems like most of them are volunteer, and you have people joining in, and then they don't have the heart really for the battle. So they come back. They would think in terms of just spend a quiet time out there, tour the world, and get me a fix for the rest of my life. But bam, something happens, and it's like, oops. So they get all these various problems, stressed out and seeing things. Some of them can't even sleep after 40 years. It's always a nightmare. Oh man, I can't sleep. I can't forget that war. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, you shouldn't be in there, bro. Because even with God, when he was choosing people to go and fight with Gideon, I think it was the Syrians they were fighting, and he didn't want no kind of like no criers and no kind of dilly-dallying ones. He wanted businessmen, men who were busy. Let's go kick the butt and come back. Let's go. Even though it take a whole 100 years. Let's go. Likes those. And everybody now wants to succeed. Nobody wants to go and pick corn. Picking corn is for the Mexicans and for the foreigners. But so many of these people should be picking corn because they don't have it. But they don't want to be told that they don't have it. And so they can come back with something like this. Oh, you discriminate against me because I'm this and that. And it's ironic that at this time these things are happening because nations are about to collapse. Not only because of a certain type of environment, but the human resources. It's a problem. People smoking when they're going to job, then if they're thinking straight. People making decisions to go after and do certain things that if they had thought about it, they would see that it don't make sense. So they waste resources. They're going to waste the time on something that isn't really worthwhile, and then bam, it's over. So I believe that bullying has its place. Who wants to bully? I don't want to bully nobody, but I guess now people are so soft that you got to listen to them, and all these people are bullies. Take care of it. Either fight them or find a way to go around it. Say, you know what? I don't think I could go out with y'all on that deal, man. But my praises with you. My parents gonna tear me up if I don't go home, and how it is. I can't. Too young, I can't go on my own yet. Okay, but maybe one day I would. So, man, just wish me well that get along with these parents. Okay, I'll see you guys, or bribe them, or whatever you gotta do. But We can't just go and turn off these kind of checks and balances out there.